Hey, welcome to the channel, Fully Invested Fi. I'm Job, and I wanted to do a little trailer for the channel for anyone that's new. So yeah, let's dive right in. So for anyone that's new, the unique thing about my channel, and a couple others do this now too, but is I fully live out of my Robinhood brokerage account, and I invest, the big part of it is I invest 100% of my paycheck every month. So I have 10.8K that comes in, kind of see it coming in here through the Robinhood spending account. I transfer that over to my Robinhood taxable brokerage, and I kind of split that into two buckets here. So 4,000 of that goes to growth and dividend growth stocks, such as QQQM, SCHD, Apple, Microsoft, Costco, things like that. Those get quarterly dividends. I drip those, and this just kind of keeps compounding. Ideally, I'm never selling this part of my portfolio, and this is what gives me my growth. And this makes up over half my portfolio right now. So most of like my equity portion. And then 6,800 of that goes to high yield ETFs. And that is what generates my monthly income that hopefully one day I'll live on. So that goes to XPay, YMAX, Alti, Misty, Hui, things like that, which gives me roughly a 60% blended yield between all of those for just that portion that I have invested in that. And that's giving me a snowballing monthly dividend. And that's growing at like $300 a month currently, just because I'm investing my full paycheck in here. And that goes to pay down margin and then so on and so forth. So what happens there is that like this whole account has a market value of like 250K right now and an equity value of like 130. But I borrow against those assets at a 5.25% rate. And that's a really good rate for margin. It's actually less than my mortgage currently, which is 5.95%. And that's what I pay all my bills with. So roughly my bills right now is $9,000, but after you factor out like the dividends that get deposited to the account, like net, what really comes out of the account is 4.1K a month roughly. So I just pay my bills, I pay all my expenses with that, and I kind of rinse and repeat this whole process month by month. And the idea behind that is to hopefully reach 5 by 40. So hopefully you'll want to follow along this journey. It's definitely a polarizing strategy and it's definitely a high risk strategy. And that's why too I say that none of this is financial advice. It's really just for entertainment purposes only. You have to do your own research. And when I say entertainment, I say entertainment because I wouldn't even want to categorize this as educational. It's a very high risk strategy that I'm running. And yeah, just kind of built up the tolerance for this over time. So you could follow month by month. You'll have my goals here that I'll be tracking against, and I'll keep giving updates on. You can kind of see all the dates here. For example, I might have my margin payoff in 4 years. I might have my full gross salary covered in March 2028. I might reach full 5 by February 2032. Things like that. So yeah, I hope you'll follow along. And yeah, the big thing is what I'm doing is treating my brokerage account like a bank. So like the same way that you deposit money in a bank takes your money, loans it out for a certain interest, they get income, and then they give you a very small percentage of that. But I'm kind of flipping around where I'm doing the same thing, but I'm giving myself a much bigger interest, obviously. So yeah, I hope you'll follow along the channel. There's some existing videos already, and I'm excited to keep doing more. So yeah, give me a follow there. And yeah, also one thing to note too is that I'll be doing this fully transparently. Yeah, you'll see me flip between my Snowball analytics page, like how everything is broken down between the different funds here, through my Robinhood account, obviously, and kind of just seeing all my things there. And I have my own spreadsheet that I've been running for years, that I built out over time. So you'll see me kind of go over that, so you can kind of see my equity, my interest percentage, all that good stuff, my margin maintenance, and also Monarch, which I love. Just to track all my dividends as they come in and all my expenses. So like, for example, my dividends this month, you can kind of see how I'm tracking. And also one thing to note as well too for Snowball, there is always a link to my portfolio here if you ever want to follow along. So all in the interest of being transparent again. And then you can kind of see all the same information that I show there. Full numbers, nothing's hidden. So yeah, just something I love doing. I love being transparent about that stuff, and hopefully it's helpful to people to see how I'm doing all this. And yeah, that's it. And that's the trailer. A bit longer than I thought, but welcome to the channel, and excited to have you around and to hopefully keep watching.